Hey Soul Tribe, welcome back to Diana's Magical Mermaid Tarot. Today we're going to be taking a look at urgent messages from your spirit guides. We're going to start off with pulling a couple of cards for each zodiac sign, and then we're going to do a collective reading. Thank you so much for stopping by. I want to go ahead and sage cleanse this space. May all the energies here be transmuted and raised for the purpose of the highest good and for the enrichment of my viewers and myself. Amen. Okay, so let's start off with Aries. Okay, let's take a look at Aries. Aries, you're doing really well right now. I feel like you are, how they say, you ate, you're eating. You're doing very well right now. I feel like the world is your oyster, and you're really you may have come into possession of something very valuable. I'm also getting that you're really acing something. You're doing really, really well. And it's all due to your ingenuity. It's all due to your clarity and your intelligence. Your intelligence allowed you to identify where the profit is. Your intelligence is allowing you to see where you need to be in order to survive, in order to allowing you to possess, accumulate, okay, and hold on to something valuable. Okay, you're definitely coming into something valuable this week. I feel like you might be getting paid, getting some type of commission, or coming into possession of some asset or information or resource that is very, very valuable. Okay, I'm also feeling like some of you may be speaking to the world or speaking to lots of people. Your message is going to be heard. Okay, I do feel like you're going to have clarity when it comes to communicating with the world at large. You may be sending out some type of message or wanting to be seen. I feel like that's going to be successful. You're going to be viewed as very valuable. You're going to be viewed as very valuable, Aries. Okay, this week. You're being viewed as very valuable this week, period. You're being viewed as very valuable. I feel like your lips and your teeth, the way your mouth is one of your attractive features this week. Someone's noticing that. If you wear very nice jewelry, people are really noticing that. People are really impressed with it. You are making sense out of the chaos. There's some type of chaos going on. You're making sense. You're making sense out of the disorder around you right now as well. Okay, Aries? So good job on that. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you. We have number 15, repression. Okay. Yes, you're speaking out against some type of force in your life. You are holding on to what's yours, and you're resisting something that's trying to sort of hold you back. Something is trying to repress you or keep you in bondage. It could be a toxic relationship, a toxic workplace. It could be a substance or a habit or routine that's not good for you. I feel like you are putting it in check with your brilliance, and you are maintaining a stronghold over your life, your world. Okay, you're not allowing whatever this is to take over or consume you. You're winning this battle, Aries. Okay, you're winning this battle. Something's trying to sort of keep you penned, keep you hemmed in. Not so fast. You're outthinking them. Okay, you're outthinking this person, you're outthinking the situation, and you're holding on to what is yours. I feel like some of you all are using your words, using your mouth, you're speaking up, or perhaps you're using your beauty to overcome the situation, to maintain your power in the situation. So kudos to you on that. Let's go ahead and move on to Taurus. Okay, so Taurus. have these two here for you. We have number 20, liberation, and the unknowable, number 2. Okay, we got 2 major arcana here. Okay. So, my beautiful Taurus, you are seeing your way clear or something, that's for sure. I feel like you're following your intuition on something. Your gut is telling you about something major in your life, and you're listening, and you are pursuing whatever it is. You're not just getting some download or getting some hunch and then ignoring it. You're acting on it, okay? And this is leading to you being freed in your life, or leading to a level up where you are going to be transcending your old limitations and stepping into something new, okay? A new way of living, a new way of being. Okay, I see an ascension happening here specifically of the spiritual type, definitely. I'm also getting specifically that you may be removing yourself from a certain scenario or setting, and it's because you had a download that advised you to be quiet. Okay, the download that advised you, Taurus, to take a back seat, back up, don't be involved in this situation. Okay, and I feel like it's the right move. Okay, you're doing exactly the right thing. And it is leading you to like heavenly realms. I feel like your vibration is literally rising as you're choosing to sort of extract yourself from that situation. Follow your intuition, extracting yourself, remaining silent, not talking, not being part of something, and it is liberating you. Okay. I'm also getting that, you know, you're having some type of spiritual uprising. You know, definitely, I feel like you're becoming more spiritually woke, if you will. Okay, Taurus, you are maybe pursuing your spirituality on a more serious level, taking it seriously, and you know, really absorbing what you have been maybe learning. I feel like certain secrets are being revealed to you that are opening your eyes and letting you see outside of and think outside of the box when it comes to your reality and your situation. Okay. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we are seeing self-expression. Number 2. Oh, number 11, my bad. Wow, you're very beautiful this week. In the next 7 days, you're very beautiful. I feel like your beauty is reigning supreme. You maybe, you know, I feel like you're maybe like having some kind of glow up, looking very good, looking very gorgeous. I feel like you're also pursuing some type of hobby or some type of activity that is really like firing you up. Okay, I feel like you're no longer feeling like you gotta repress yourself or something, like you gotta just do whatever is boring. You've been having some type of calling. There's some type of calling to explore some activity, or explore some activity, or explore some hobby or talent of yours. It may be makeup, something that beautifies people or beautifies yourself, and it's liberating you. I feel like maybe you grew up in a situation where they told you, maybe makeup, as an example, guys, okay, as an example, Taurus, makeup is bad, you know, don't get into all that. You know, that's just like, you know, it's slutty or whatever. No, you've been like, no. This is what I feel called within to do this. And I'm going to honor my inner voice. I'm going to honor the message that is hitting me directly. I'm not going to view it as bad or tainted. I'm going to view it as good, as holy. And I'm going to pursue it. And that's what's going to elevate your vibration. Okay? And that's what I'm seeing for you in the next 7 days. Let's go ahead and move on to Gemini. Okay, let's take a look at your 2 cards here. We have Inspiration, Ace of Wands, and number 14, Karma, which is Temperance. So, Gemini, what I'm seeing is that you'll be starting something new. in this upcoming 7 days. Okay, next 7 days, you're going to be starting something new. And I feel like the thing you're going to be starting is going to be restoring your karma. It could be that you're trying to make good on something. There's something that you maybe was going in the wrong direction, and in the next 7 days you're going to be reversing this. You're going to be making sure that things become balanced. You're going to be following your inner wisdom and restoring a certain type of balance. Maybe you didn't act right towards someone or something, or some situation was mishandled. I see you're going to be correcting that, Gemini, within the next 7 days. And I feel like it's also going to be healing your karma. I'm also getting there's someone that maybe mistreated you or something, and I feel like, or some situation that's mistreating you, and I feel like you're gonna be putting that person or that situation in check, and the law of karma is going to be working in your favor. Okay, wisdom is going to be protecting you. Okay, and I feel like if you're starting some type of business or something, I feel like you've done a lot of good things for other people. You've been very good to other people, and so therefore, you know, this new venture you're starting, this thing that you're going to be doing is well aspected, and it's going to work out really, really well for you. Okay, I see that you may be playing a role where you're gonna be very balanced in how you approach this new business or this new venture that you're starting. Okay, on the back of the deck we are getting change, number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like luck's gonna be on your side when it comes to this new venture or this new thing you're starting. And I feel like there's a new cycle afoot in the next 7 days. Okay, a new cycle. Like I said, you're starting some new cycle, basically. And it's going to go well. It's going to go well. And I feel that you have a lot of good karma that's going to help you out in this new venture that you're doing. Okay. And I'm getting a lot of cycles too. A new cycle, a new cycle, a new cycle. And it's going to be a change for sure, and it's going to be a new cycle that brings balance into things for you. Okay, I see compromise, and I also feel like maybe this new relationship or new job or new situation is going to be more compatible with you. So if you're changing over something you used to have in the past, getting something new, it's going to be better for you in the future. It's going to be better. A good change, a positive change is coming. And it's a major change for sure. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Cancer, the crab. We have number 4, rest. And okay, focus. Okay, so you're going to be your rest is going to be very effective, my beautiful Cancer. You can be very focused as well. You're going to be getting your R&R. I'm seeing your R&R. I'm seeing that your eyes, I feel like you've been really like maybe burning the midnight oil or something, and you're going to be taking a break from that. And this rest that you're going to be getting is going to allow you to focus even better. Okay, this is a change for you for sure, because I feel like, you know, maybe it's been like more of a hustle for you, and the next week the pace is this next 7 days, the pace is going to be one of like rest and restoration and just relaxing in front of a body of water. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe at the beach, or maybe swimming, maybe your local swimming pool, or maybe a swimming pool in your home, I don't know. But there is this idea that your eyes are going to be seeing some very restful and relaxing things. Okay, they help you feel peace and rejuvenation. On the bottom of the deck we are getting number 12, waking up. Right, definitely there's a sense of cessation of activity where you're going to be able to suspend and set things aside. Okay, while you sort of consider leaving, you know, you're going to be in your comfort zone, resting and pausing while you consider venturing out into starting something new, into expanding your territory, or doing something different, or doing more. So I feel like there's sort of like a rest and a pause before beginning something else, which is coming up for you. It's going to be very effective. You're going to get a lot of good rest, because when the rest is done, it's like you're going to be like a spring chicken. Your eyes are going to be wide open. You're going to be like, okay, what's up? What's next? Let's see. You know, like, so I feel like you may have been drowsy, tired, dragging in the past. Next 7 days, though, is going to be for you very eye-opening, very rested, very fresh. You're going to be ready to take on the world and take this next big step that's coming. Okay? The big step that's coming for you. And rest is a part of the recipe for how you're going to succeed. And spirit guides are saying this is how you're going to be doing. You're doing a very good job. Rest is a good thing for you right now. Rest is a really good thing for you, Cancer. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Leo. Okay. Leo, let's take a look at you. We have 3, cooperation. Okay, dealing with others, working well with others. Number 14, dream weaver. Okay. This is the King of Cups. Yeah. Okay. 3 of Pentacles, 3 King of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you, my beautiful Leo, is that there are people involved in your situation for sure. I see you working well with others. I see you collaborating with others, or others collaborating with you. I see that you're going to want to spend some like family time, spend time with your loved ones, and you're going to be supported by your job to do so. So maybe if you're wanting some vacation time, I see your boss or people at work being like, oh yeah, go ahead and take off, Leo, go ahead and spend time with your family. That's very important. You know, like a work-life balance kind of thing is kind of what I'm seeing here for you. I see you spending quality time with the little ones, the vulnerable ones, loving on them, being there for them, being present, and that being a very beautiful thing for you. Cooperation. I see teamwork too, so if you have a life mate or a partner, I feel like they're going to be working with you to make sure that you're getting your rest, to make sure that you're getting that time that allows you to feel sane, right? Yeah. I feel like there's something you're working on. Maybe it's a business or a company that has to do with healing others emotionally. And perhaps you're going to be playing a role in being a compassionate leader who is going to be sort of there to listen to people and hear them out, help them be strong, help them, you know, get through whatever they need to get through, while you provide a strong listening ear or shoulder to them. I see that people are really going to get a lot of support out of you. I also see that someone's going to be supporting you. You're going to have a man or someone in your life who is like, I've got you. Don't worry about it. Rest on me. I'll help you make things feel lighter. I'll help make things feel better for you. Okay. We have at the bottom of the deck, number 21, wisdom. Right. So you're going to feel a sense of closure with someone. You're going to feel a sense of like, yeah, there's someone featuring in your world who's going to be like a powerful and reassuring presence. Okay, that's another message coming through. A powerful and reassuring presence who's going to make you feel like they've got you and you don't have to worry or stress or feel unheard. They're going to be compassionate. They're going to hear you out. They're going to be supportive of you, and they're going to make you feel very safe. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. We have harmony, number 3, and intuition. So I do see some type of event coming up, Virgo, where you're going to be meeting with others. You're going to have to crawl out of your shell. And there are people who want to see you, people who want to spend time with you. And it's going to be really, really good for you. Okay. I'm seeing a Queen of Cups figure. There's someone in particular, a woman who would love to see you. It doesn't have to be gender specific. It could be a man, it could be a woman, but someone very loving who wants to see you. It could be a mother figure, or someone who's very like maternal or nurturing, and they're going to want to connect with you and be with you and spend time with you, beautiful Virgo. And they're going to be very understanding of you and understanding of your friendships, and want you to maybe connect with others or be very supportive of this. I'm getting that there may be a therapist in your life, Virgo, who will encourage you to reach out and connect with others, and you will. And it's going to be very, very good for you. Okay, you may meet someone, a man or a woman, who's very loving towards you. Perhaps you're going to go out partying and you're going to meet someone who you find to be very appealing because they're very emotionally nurturing, supportive, and understanding. We got flow. We got all cups for you on this one, Virgo. My beautiful Virgo. What I'm seeing, Virgo, is that there's going to be a lot of love for you in the next 7 days. People are going to love you. You're going to be loved. Okay, you're gonna be state of flow. You're gonna be understood. You're gonna be supported emotionally. You're gonna have beautiful relationships. There's gonna be a woman or a man who's very loving towards you, and they're just gonna feel so much love for you. And they're gonna feel a lot of love for you because maybe you'll be stepping out of your shell and going out and connecting with others, and they're really gonna be grateful to you for this. Maybe you're maybe more on the introverted side since you are Virgo. But I see that you will step outside of that, leave your shell behind, go connect with others, and you will be so loved for it. So you're being encouraged to do that here. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Libra for the next 7 days. All right. Okay, so Virgo, we have number 13, perfection, which is the Queen of Swords, and number 7, timing, which is the 7 of Pentacles. You're going to be very intelligent in the next 7 days. You're going to be paying attention to something that's growing, something that's maturing. It's going to be going really well. You're going to be paying attention, my beautiful Libra. I'm sorry, I hope I said Libra. This is Libra. You're going to be very intelligent, Libra. Next 7 days, you're going to be paying a lot of attention to something that you have that's growing and maturing. You may have a business that's growing or maturing. You may have a relationship or some type of business or relationship that's growing. I see that you're going to be very intelligent when it comes to effectively evaluating and assessing the situation at hand. So you can trust your wisdom there. You can trust whatever assessments you make about something you are watching mature. Okay, I'm hearing divine timing. So I feel like, something that you've been waiting for, that you are detached from, that you are like not expecting. You've learned to detach yourself from whatever this is. It's going to show the sprouts. It's going to start showing that there is growth. It's going to start showing that, it's something you did without, something you're like, I don't know about this. It's going to start growing. It could be, it's financial in nature. It could be, I'm also seeing this for just a few of y'all. If you've been trying to have a child and you've been childless, this next week, you're going to see some signs of growth, maybe a pregnancy, or maybe signs that your fertility is improving. I also see that you're going to be getting rid of a situation that was just going really slowly. You're going to be like, I don't need that. You can get rid of a situation that was like crawling. You're like, ugh, I'm going to do without that. I need something that's blossoming. I need something that's gushing. I don't need something that's taking forever to grow, though it will be growing. Let's take a look at the bottom of your deck here. Libra, we have number 8, self-confidence. Oh, so I do feel like there's going to be growth. So I feel like, for instance, if something was going slow, in the next 7 days, it's going to be going fast. Okay? It has to do with something that you decided to do away with, something you decided to rule out, or something that because this is the card of privation in mourning. Something that maybe you felt sad about in the past, but you've gotten over it. You're like, all right, whatever, I'm done there, whatever. It could be a person, it could be a relationship, but I see that maybe it's your love life, possibly. Maybe it was going slow, but I see that next 7 days, someone's going to be making a beeline for you, or there's going to be a lot of incoming communication from someone coming in hot, right? So possibly communication, or just seeing a lot more activity in something that was going very slowly. Like I said, this could be a relationship. It could be a message you've been waiting for. This could be your love life. This could be business. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Scorpio next 7 days. Okay, let's take a look. We have these two. Scorpio, we have joy. Oh, I love that for you, the Sun card. And perseverance. Okay, all right. So, my beautiful Scorpio, I feel like this is a situation that you were feeling lack in. And in the next 7 days, I see that you're going to be more successful when it comes to this thing that you were feeling some sort of deprivation or lack in. Okay, so it could be that maybe there's a job you've been looking for. You're gonna get some good news about a job in the next 7 days, or it could be that you've been lacking, finances or something. And I see that you're gonna have success when it comes to this lack in the next 7 days. Okay, some type of success. If you've been feeling like maybe you weren't very popular or something, my Scorpio, I see that you're going to be very popular. Okay, that's one example. Feeling like maybe your energy has been low or your health has not been good. Next 7 days, you're going to see a big improvement in your health. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom of the deck. We got number 4, order. Okay, so this is the Emperor card. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Perhaps you've been looking for a man or something. I feel like in the next 7 days, you're going to be, finding some type of really good mate or partner who's going to be very supportive, very structured, who's going to have your back, taking good care of you. The Sun card can be a sign of very powerful relationship. It's very powerfully, like a very highly compatible connection or union. And so I do see some of that coming in for you in the next 7 days. If that's something you've been thinking about or you've been dealing with, perhaps you've been dealing with a man in particular that you were feeling like, you were out of touch with, or maybe y'all were not talking for a while. I see, like a resurgence where the union is all of a sudden going to be successful. This person is going to come back into your life. I see your discipline paying off as well. Okay. Discipline is going to pay off for you in turning around some situation where you're experiencing lack and turn it. Look, we're going from winter to summer. I mean, literally from winter to summer. So you're going to go from being treated coldly by someone, or maybe even an institution, or your boss, or some male figure, or your father even, from that to being treated warmly. Wow, powerful message. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, we got these two here. Let's take a look what's going on with you, Sagittarius. We got number 10, grief. Okay. And number 2, union. Okay. So, something's going to be coming to an end. I see something that was causing you pain. It's going to be causing you to an end. Like, this is something that's been happening from before. Okay. I see that in the next 7 days, you're going to come into union with yourself or someone else. It could be that there was like a bad time you're going through with someone. Okay, it could be a relationship. It could be a relationship with yourself or other. And I feel that there was just a lot of this connection was causing you a lot of pain in the past. But I see there's going to be a reunion and a reconnection with this person, and even with yourself. It could be like maybe you were mistreating yourself in some type of way. Okay, maybe drowning too much in sorrow, or putting yourself through some type of repeated failure or repeatedly painful thing. And you're going to be like, no, I need to be kind to myself. I need to be nice to myself. I need to put this painful thing to an end and, show myself that I love myself. That's the most important thing here. And so I see that that's going to be happening for you in the next 7 days. Also seeing that there's some type of relationship too for some of y'all where there was just a lot of pain, a lot of things not going right. It could be that there was a lot of failure in this relationship. Perhaps you were betrayed by this relationship in some type of way. It doesn't have to be cheating. It could just be like, emotional agreements or, whatever it is. Okay. And it could be just whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a betrayal like cheating. It could be something else. It could be maybe them not being there for you. But I feel like there's going to be a reunion and a reconciliation with this person. Okay. Or this. Also, it could be like maybe something happened between you and another party. Okay. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be just another party. It could be your work. It could be a coworker. It could be your friend. It could be a friend group. It could be your family member, you know, it could be a job, it could be a situation, I don't know what it is, but there's just this idea that there's going to be some type of resolution coming in the next 7 days, and it's going to put an end to these tears. And I see a smiles forming and a sense of, okay, I'm seeing eye to eye with you now. Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's at the bottom of the deck for you. We have alchemy. Oh, I love that. This is magician card, so you can be manifesting something. There's this idea, Sagittarius, that you're going to be, you know, putting on your magician's hat and creating something extraordinary. Okay, you can be showing your resourcefulness when it comes to, it feels like what's at the root of this resourcefulness is you realizing that you need to prioritize reconciliation with yourself or other. Okay, you're gonna be manifesting this for yourself, and so whatever's going on next 7 days is going to be free of pain, free of tears. Smiles are coming, and you're going to be manifesting whatever it is that you set out to manifest. Okay, I am seeing that coming through for you. Okay, so let's take a look then at Capricorn. What's coming through for Capricorn? Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Okay, we have indulgence. Ooh, I love that. And number 4, dance. Wow, Capricorn, you're going to be partying the next 7 days. You're going to be partying, having a good time, indulging, you know, with others. Okay, you're going to be celebrating a milestone of some type, Capricorn. Just some type, you're gonna have to be also celebrating reaching a milestone or the successful conclusion of some project. That's possible, or just some milestone along the way as you try to manifest something amazing into your life. Also seeing like maybe going to a wedding or getting married or something, that's coming through as well. I'm also getting like you may be going to a birthday party, getting that you'll be just having a grand old time, eating lots of yummy food. A warning, of course, don't overeat so you don't get too fat, because you know your heart, your nerves, your veins, your blood, your brain. Okay, we gotta keep things, but hey, you know what, next 7 days is gonna be a time to party, so enjoy it. Okay, enjoy that party. I'm seeing that a lot of good food is gonna be made, celebration, partying, eating a lot of yummy food. My goodness. And also I'm just seeing like a party vibe coming through for you. So if you've been feeling like, you know, things have been kind of boring, or feeling like there's nothing good coming down the pipeline or whatever, so the next 7 days, whether you expect it or not, is going to be just a fun time. At the bottom of the deck we have number 0, beginning, the Fool card. Okay, yeah, I'm just seeing you just casting your worries to the side and just enjoying your life, enjoying yourself, having a great time, casting your worries away. I'm also getting like maybe you'll be celebrating, as an example, maybe you'll be quitting your old job and moving on to a new job, and they'll be throwing a going away party for you. That's how liked you were there or something, and they're giving you a beautiful send-off. You know, that's just an example. Just take it as it resonates, leave the rest for others. I'm also getting that if you're taking a risk next week, trying something new, it's going to work out beautifully. It's going to work out beautifully. You're going to be hanging out with people who like you, people who support you, you know, happy vibes, you know, good things happening, good people around you, people, you know, someone treating you like a VIP, you know. I'm getting like VIP vibes in this new place or a new situation, maybe a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend or a new home or a new workplace. And I feel like it's just gonna be, you're gonna be so happy about this new beginning, this new thing that you're getting into. It's gonna put smiles in your face, and people are gonna welcome you. You're gonna be surrounded by good people who like you. Wow, wonderful. Okay, let's go and take a look at Aquarius and see what's coming through for Aquarius. It could be also maybe not a new place, but a new lease on life, maybe just a new chapter wherever you're at. Especially that goes along well with the milestones, Aquarius. I meant Capricorn. Okay, let's take a look at Aquarius. Okay, we got these two here. We have number 6, triumph. Wow, you're gonna be having some type of victory. We have number 2, imagination, which is the 2 of Oh, that's 11, my bad. And that is the Page of Cups. Okay, so I see that you're going to be very triumphant. You're going to be having some type of victory in the next 7 days, Aquarius, especially when it comes to a child or children, or especially when it comes to, pardon me, a new love, right? New messages. It could be a new love or new relationship. I see loving messages are going to be coming your way. You're going to be receiving accolades, right? Someone's going to be sending you messages saying, I love you, or you did so great at that. Thank you. You're going to have supporter or supporters, multiple actually I'm seeing, who are going to be congratulating you on a job well done, and just saying, you do such a great job. You know, I'm seeing a lot of messages flowing in like this for you. Playful energy, and just feeling like you're a winner. Feeling like you're a winner. You're going to score some type of victory or success at something that's going to make you feel a lot of pride and triumph. It could be something you've been working hard on, struggling with, struggling to try to make work. In the next 7 days, you're going to see it work. It could have to do with your body. It could have to do with clothes. I'm also getting just like people are going to be just giving you accolades, saying, wow, you did great at this, Aquarius. You did great at this. You're doing fantastic. And I'm also seeing that you may be going on a trip or something. You're going to be visiting or being visited somewhere. I don't know. People are going to be watching you just going by and saying, you know, bon voyage, or, you know, kudos, and just admiring you from afar. Admiring you, admiring what you're doing as you make your way through, as you make progress on whatever it is that you're doing. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. We have number 11, honesty, which is the Page of Wands. We got a Page of Cups and a Page of Wands. Wow. Okay, another message. So lots of messages, okay, coming your way in the next 7 days, Aquarius. With the Page of Pentacles, my bad. So I feel like these messages, okay, that are going to be coming your way are this is not just, you know, these accolades, these messages you were going to be getting, Aquarius. They're not just messages of, oh, hey, yeah, great, you know, hey, you go girl, or you go guy, or whatever. They're not just platitudes. These are going to be honest, genuine, loving messages being thrown your way because of something that you are doing that is going very well. You're doing a very good job at something. And I feel like they're going to be a lot of messages, salutations being sent your way so that you can feel supported in what you do. And it's not to gas you up. It's not to, you know, blow you up or whatever. It's not love bombing. It's genuine messages of affection, gratitude, and love. And also just honest feedback. People who are taking you very seriously on what it is that you are doing. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Pisces before we wrap up the zodiac section, before we move into the collective reading. All right, let's take a look at what's coming up for you, Pisces. Next 7 days, we have Ace of Pentacles, roots, beautiful. And number 10, gratitude. Okay. This is the 10 of Cups. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Something you'll be planting is going to be taking root. You're going to be receiving some type of offer, Pisces. Okay. Some type of financial offer that's going to be beginning an opportunity that's going to be has the potential to yield you big money, big results. Okay. So you may be getting a job offer and it's going to make you feel so good. Whatever it is going to make you feel supremely like joyous and, you know, grateful and, you know, peaceful and harmonious and connected. Okay, just a feeling like inside of just like everything's all right in the world, and just like, oh my gosh, my heart is so full. It's not just the that kind of happy. It's the, oh my gosh, this is amazing. My world, this couldn't be better. Right? It couldn't be any better. So I feel like you're going to be getting an offer you've been waiting for. Also getting, like, you might get paid or have money in the bank and it will make you so happy. I'm also getting like your roots being planted. So Perhaps you'll be getting to connect with family. So I'm seeing roots, and this is the 10 of Cups, which traditionally with the RWS style tarot cards is the image of the family holding hands with the house in the background and the chickens and the dog, and so that's one way to symbolize these energies. But I am getting a strong family vibe. You're going to be spending quality time with your family, Pisces, and it's just going to be a really good time for you. Also financially, you're going to get some type of opportunity that makes you so happy. You're just going to be like, and it's going to be in your hand. Put in your hand, Pisces. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have number 5, arrogance, which is the 5 of swords. Okay, yeah, I feel like this victory, you're going to be overcoming someone. You're going to be overcoming someone, and the reason you're going to be so happy about this victory, with this opportunity in your hand, is because someone was trying to roadblock your energy previously. Someone was trying to be like gatekeep you out of something. And despite this person trying to gatekeep you out, this person had tried to, in the past, try to gatekeep you out, try to come across like, who are you? You got to get through me first before you get this opportunity, or you got to get through me first before I let you hang out or find, your family, or connect with friends or whatever, some type of bully energy. And, despite this having happened, you're going to get that offer anyway. Okay. It may even be coming from the person who was bullying you. Okay. This person may have to just admit, Pisces, they'll be admitting, though they were trying to be tough on you and trying to bully you, thinking you didn't deserve to be there. This person is an arrogant person, kind of dumb. I'm sorry if that's someone very important to you, Pisces. But I don't know. There's some kind of like, maybe they mean well. It's possible. I don't know. They could be a family member, but it feels like they try to roadblock your energy. And you're going to be overcoming this in the next 7 days and getting that offer anyway. Getting to hang out with your friends and family anyway. Connecting with people who love you anyway. It could be this that you had dealt previously with someone who was giving you signs like it's not going to go well for you. But despite what they had tried to put in your energy, you're going to overcome it and get good things the next 7 days anyway. And it's going to feel even sweeter because it's like you're overcoming that energy, right? You're going to be overcoming this bully energy. That's what's going to be even sweeter about this victory. Okay, your roots are going to be planted. They're not going to uproot you. They're not going to. It was just talk. Words. What really matters is the money in the bank or the offer being made and your feelings of joy. Okay, and that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you guys as far as just a quick look into the next 7 days, your energies, all 12 zodiac signs. Let's go ahead and get into the collective reading. Be right back. My little puppy Lila is here with me today. You may see her little paws, her little jingle. Right, Lila? She's really quite cute. Oh, she's getting up. I think she wants to say hi. She's my little Pomeranian. You see her little paws? She's saying hi, guys. Okay, so we're going to get a message from your spirit guides today. Just a general message and see what's coming through, okay? Endure for chakra. What's the message from the spirit guide? Okay. So I feel like you're dealing with someone or some type of roadblocking energy, or someone who's like a bit of a roadblock. Or it could be like there's just a facet of your life where you feel like you've hit a wall. Okay. And I'm so sorry about this, okay? I'm not trying to drum up any negative feelings, but this is what your spirit guides want to talk to you about today. Is where you have reached some type of roadblock energy, or like someone is like saying, no, you're not going to be getting past this area, okay? You're being kept back, maybe like a glass ceiling at work, or it could be a bully in your family, or it could be a woman, could be a man, doesn't have to be gender specific, or it could just be that you've been feeling stymied, maybe in your job search or in some project you're working on, or you feel like you're dealing with bullies at your school or your job, or you're dealing with a relationship with someone who is a bit of an ass. This person, I feel like they may have money. They may be well off, or feel it comes across like they're the ones with the power, okay, or the resources. It could be a boss. This person's very stern. It feels like maybe they're holding something over your head, or they're the key to you getting money, or getting more money in your life, getting more success in your life. And it feels like they're kind of getting in your way, or like there's a situation where it's like, if only you could get past that wall, then riches lie on the other side of it, right? Or good things lie on the other side of it, And I think it's very important for you to be forgiving of this energy. And I'm not saying turn the other cheek. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's very important that you don't take this energy and take it inside of your heart. Don't be mad inside of your heart, like, you know, if, you know, why are they treating me like this, or why is it like, you know, don't take that resentment into your body, into your soul, into your spirit. Okay, you know, this is one type of victory where you're being blocked out against you, you know, but to take it inside is another victory against you. Okay, so try to be detached towards this energy. Try to be detached towards it. Okay, let's keep moving and see what else is coming through. Don't take it too personally. Okay. Okay, I feel like you want people to work with you better. Okay, you want people to pull you in. You want people to gather around you. You want people to work with your energy better. You don't want this conflict energy or this roadblock energy where it feels like you're being kept out. They're like, no, you don't get to go over on this side. You know, you want to be included, and you want your talents and your skills to be recognized. And maybe you're concerned that this is not happening. Okay, in some scenario or setting in your life. It could be maybe it's a relationship, and this is a mother-in-law, or, you know, it could be a lot of things, right? And you wish that your mother-in-law would work more cooperatively with you, something like this. Wisdom Keeper, number 5. This is the Hierophant. This could have to do with a marriage, could have to do with school, could have to do with your job, could have to do with politics. I mean, in the government, you know. Maybe this is a bureaucratic thing, and someone in the government, maybe your paperwork is not going through, or there's some kind of permit you're applying for, and you feel like there's a tradition that you're kind of concerned about, like, you know, you're wondering maybe should you do it exactly like everyone's doing it, or maybe you are doing it like everyone is doing it and still not working out. Maybe you feel like the people that you're dealing with are too conservative or too rigid, and it's like it's got to be done a certain way, and you're worried that maybe you're too off the beaten path, you're too unique, you're too different, maybe. Okay. Perhaps you're trying to figure out, you know, I think there's a part of you that's like, I can't serve two masters. You know, I can't serve two masters. I either got to serve one master or serve the other, but I cannot serve both. Perhaps the two masters is yourself and a boss, or your belief systems and your family's belief systems, or something. You know, I don't know what it is, but there's this conflict going on. You're feeling conflicted about how to go about something too. That's also coming up. So I think that you're doing fantastically well. That's number 1. Okay, as far as, you know, what's going well with you right now, you're doing really well. Okay, because you're being yourself. That is a true position of power. Okay, when you are, this is the Page of Wands, when you are following your heart, coloring the world in the colors that you're seeing, that you're feeling, that's the drumbeat of your passion. Okay, you're expressing yourself purely, you know, doing your artwork, being creative, doing your hobbies, coming from the heart, coming from a place of passion with what you're doing. That is a win. Okay, right there. It's a good basis for anything that you're dealing with. If you're coming from it, the place of my heart's being divinely guided to put this thing of beauty out in the world. Like, for instance, if you like to play guitar and you spend a lot of time playing guitar, when maybe someone in your life is telling you, okay, but you should be going to go learn physics or something. I don't know, just coming up with an example. Or you should go get your certificate. What are you doing music for? You know, but music is what makes your heart beat. Okay, you don't know where it's going to lead you. You don't know if you're going to become a big time musician or if you're going to make a good income from it, but you just know that it's where your heart is. And that is a powerful starting point. And it's a powerful starting point because you are in a position of discovery. You're being a free spirit, and you are discovering who it is you are on the inside, right? You're exploring certain ideas, and this is what's going to lead to authentic victory, not a put on, not, well, there's a formula that I got to follow, and the formula means I got to go do this A, then do B, then do C, and then I get this reward. Who knows if you're going to get that reward? You know what I'm saying? So it's just what I'm seeing for you here is that you're being acknowledged by Spirit, that being your authentic self and following your passions is a true victory. Okay, it's a good place to start. That one wanted to flip. Yeah, definitely stand. I'm going to put it back because it didn't fall out. But, you're standing strong despite looking around and going, even though you're expressing this colorfulness in yourself, it feels like you're not maybe necessarily being rewarded for it financially, or you're not seeing people coming around you saying, oh, it's great, it's great, it's great. You're not getting all that support you would like to see. But, spirit guides are saying, you know what? It doesn't matter. You're standing strong and you look beautiful, by the way. Keep it up. Let's get it moving here. Let's get more information, okay? Wow. This is a happy place for you. So you have a lot of joy. I feel like this person may have money. The people who are telling you that you're wrong and all that, they may be doing well, or they may hold the keys to some type of success for you or something. But look how scowly they are. Look how, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at that face. Like, I mean, they're dressed nice, and they got their makeup on, but look at who they've had to become to be where they are. You don't want to be that, right? You want to be this. You want to be this right here. Okay? It's like the animals love you. Nature is coming out to wish you congratulations, and there's flowers blossoming and blooming around you. And around this person, there's a wall and some jewelry and stuff. And look, they got this scowl that's built into their features. Ooh. So here's how you're winning, my beautiful viewer, is you have joy on your side. What you're doing, where you're coming from a place of passion, is filling you with so much joy. So much joy. And that is very important, because you need this warmth to get you through anything, right? If you have this joy, whether you're making a lot of money or not making a lot of money, whether people are loving it or not loving it, whether you're doing this or not doing that, you have this. This is the drumbeat of your heart, your passion. You need to have this. This is what makes you happy. This is what fills your heart, fills your soul. You don't want to be in a soulless, for instance, a soulless career. You're making good money, but it's soulless. You're just walking around. You're just walking around, going through the motions, a shell of yourself. Yeah, you're getting paid, but you're just not, that joy is not in your heart. So this is where you are winning right now. You're operating from a place of wisdom. You are operating from a place of wisdom. Okay? And also I'm getting that you're very accomplished when it comes to whatever it is that you're doing. Don't let this gatekeeping energy convince you otherwise. You are very good. Whatever this thing is, this choice you've made, okay? Or this person you've chosen, or the situation you've chosen, or this passion you've chosen, this person or place or thing or situation you feel passionate about, there's a lot of compatibility between you and them, or between you and it, okay? This is where you are very accomplished, okay? So there are a lot of people who might go this, who might, for instance, I'll come with another example, marry someone that their parent approves of, okay? And, okay, you have your parents' approval, but you're not feeling passion. You're not feeling, your heart's not singing every day when you wake up, okay? You're very accomplished in this skill also, in this hobby or this person, this thing. It's a good thing what you have. It's very powerful energy, okay? It makes you feel whole. It makes you feel accomplished, okay? You're integrated with yourself. You're being honest with yourself. You're self-actuated, okay? You're activated. This is who you are, okay? Okay, this is not flip, not fall out, but it's saying support, number 13. This is the Pentacles suite. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. You have a special touch. The Queen of Pentacles, you have a special touch when it comes to this thing. You're designed for this. You are designed for this. I'm telling you. Okay? You're designed for whatever it is that you've chosen, you're doing, or this person, situation. It fits. Okay? You have the magic touch for it as well. You're very practical when it comes to that thing. You're very resourceful when it comes to this thing. Okay? Okay. Oh yeah, you're very resourceful. You're very resourceful. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Do not second guess yourself on your abilities at the very least when it comes to the situation, person, or thing that you would rather be doing. Okay? Where you've been, you know, where the thing you're doing that's being resisted by some other people. Okay? Where you're feeling torn. This thing that you're doing, it's like you are very good at it. You know, it could be something that the younger generation are doing. It could be maybe this could be your mom or your parents saying, we don't approve of you doing this thing because it's too newfangled, right? It's too cutting edge. It's too different. You need to go to school and become a doctor. We'll pay for that, you know. And you're like, no, but I want to be a DJ or something. And you know, it's one of those things where if you want to be a DJ, but you're just okay, you're not that great at it, you know. It's good that you're following your heart, but you know, maybe you won't be as successful. Maybe you don't care about being very successful. Maybe all you care about is doing this thing. But the message here for you today, my beautiful viewers, that you are a genius when it comes to this thing. You are wise. You are very accomplished when it comes to this thing you're choosing. This person you're choosing, it's like your picker is on. If it's a person, you've chosen the right person for you. So it's worth it to go against the prevailing wisdom of the day to, you know, to choose this thing is what I'm seeing. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you gotta listen to your heart. I do think that that's part of it. Part of the formula of success. True success, not the empty kind. Okay. Okay, that one's falling out. Yeah, it pleases you to do this thing, so do it. We got 9 of Cups. It's like eating cake every day, you know, except without the weight gain, you know. That's how good of a situation the situation that makes your heart glad, but you're following your passion. It's like eating cake every day, but it's like, you know, it just makes you so happy. Okay, of course you don't want to eat cake every day, but you get what I'm saying. You know, you're getting your wishes fulfilled every day. This is what you want to be doing. This is it. It is. That's who you want to choose. That's where you want to be. That's the thing you want to do. It's what makes your heart glad. It fits your skills. It fits your talents. It makes you happy. It's the drumbeat of your heart. It's the drumbeat of your passion. Let's see what lies ahead in the future if you persevere and choose. You make the choice. You make the choice that basically makes your heart glad, right? Let's see what lies ahead. Okay. Okay. You're gonna be getting some messages. You're gonna be learning more. About this thing. Okay, you're gonna be taking it very seriously. This is not. This is whatever it is that you're doing. I feel like it's not. You're not choosing something else different from whoever's trying to gatekeep you out. Or putting a block. You're not going against something or going against a tradition for nothing. Okay, what you are doing, you're very serious about, and I feel like you're gonna be learning a lot of good things about it. I see that you are going to gain a lot of wonderful nuggets of wisdom. I see that you're going to be the odd man out, and you're going to be noticed for it. Okay, you're going to be noticed for it, and you're going to stand out for it. Okay, so I do see that you're going to be standing out because of the path you are choosing. Okay, and you're going to be different from the rest, very different, because it's not a put on for you, right? All these other eggs are painted. Beautiful artwork, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artwork. but you're the egg that is not painted. Okay, and it's funny because it's ironic a little bit. Maybe you are a painter, I don't know, and maybe that's what it is you're going to make a lot of beautiful works of art. So that's a good news coming down the pipeline for you. It's going to be gorgeous, easy on the eyes. People are going to love it. But I also see that you are this egg here. Okay, you're not a faker. Okay, you're not a faker. You keep it real. It says your honesty. And your honesty is what's going to be the deciding factor of the day for you. And this is going to be part of your winning formula. Okay, being honest. All right. You're being honest with yourself. You're being honest with others. They can see you. They'll be able to see who you are, and you're going to stand out, easily noticed and identified by others because of it, because of how honest you're being with yourself. And this is not just about being plain and not putting anything on or wearing any makeup. Could be that's the message for you, that's what you choose. You choose to not adorn yourself too much. Okay, you choose to keep it kind of plain. I'm also getting that you're just being true to yourself. So for instance, maybe you being honest with yourself is being really, maybe you're furry. You really love furry stuff. Okay, your whole room is filled with furry stuff and you wear furry things. And that's you being honest with yourself. Okay, so that's an adornment, right? So just take it as it resonates and leave the rest for others. Let's see what else is coming through. Number 4, frozen. We're getting the 4 of Cups, I believe. Let me make sure of that because this deck is very different. I just want to be certain what I'm talking about here. This is the 9 of Cups. Yeah, I know it's a 4 of Cups. Yeah, it's 4 of Cups. So what I'm getting here is that you're going to be very satisfied. Very satisfied. Okay, there's a sense like you're not going to need anything else. You're not going to need anyone else. You're going to be good to go. You're going to be good to go. You're not going to be you're not going to be in a state of like always wanting and needing more and needing to know more and needing to see more and needing to do more or get more or something. You're just going to be very satisfied. You're not going to need anything more. So where I feel like, here's where this applies, okay, is that remember what I said earlier about whether you make lots of money or you don't make lots of money, or whether you have lots of accolades or you don't have lots of accolades, or whether you know, just doing this activity alone or choosing this thing alone, whatever it is, okay, is going to be enough for you. Enough. You won't need, you just keep needing and needing and needing and needing. This is the beauty of it, okay, it's because you're keeping it real, okay. And so you're going to be content with what you have. And so that's a good baseline for any path in life, is contentment. Okay. And then everything else is just gravy or extra. Whether it comes or goes, you're fine. Because the core of what you need is and always will be there. Okay. I feel like that's kind of what we're seeing here with the dog with the twig. You know, I know that we have the 2 masters, but we got the dog with the stick. You know, be here now. It says you're totally content because you got the stick in your mouth. You're good. Doesn't matter who. You don't have to choose a master. You don't have to choose a master, right? You'll find where you're at. That is a powerful energy. Okay, people, you can't buy this. Okay, it's priceless. The state that you're in. Okay, yeah. Let's keep it moving and get more information. We have number 10, gratitude. You're just gonna be in a beautiful place. I feel like wherever you end up, you're just gonna be feeling really good with what you have. You know, I have a feeling you might end up being very popular or well known. You're gonna be very grateful with what you end up with. Yes, very grateful. And you're going to be surrounded by people who love you, people who love what it is that you do. Okay, you're gonna find your soul tribe too, and so you're not gonna need this person. I feel like you're not gonna need them to step out of the way and let you through, because you know you're gonna find your soul tribe. So what do you need them for, right? This gatekeeping energy is not gonna matter, because you're gonna be surrounded by those of like mind who support you. You're also going to be in a state where it's like you're just going to be abundantly grateful and feel a huge sense of contentment. Huge. You got that with the Four of Cups. You got that with the Ten of Cups. Okay. You're going to you find people who are in alignment with you. You're going to be in alignment with yourself. You're not going to be feeling all discombobulated and confused and torn. And you see all these people who have chosen maybe a career that someone else chose for them, or chose a career that everyone said would make them lots of money, but the whole time they're doing it, there's this lack of ease within themselves. They're not really fully where they're supposed to be. Okay, so yeah, I'm not trying to talk down to anyone's career path. You do what you feel called to do, and wherever you are at is where you're supposed to be. Okay, please don't knock. I'm not gonna knock it, but I'm just saying that you're going to have complete contentment and peace on your path that you are choosing. Okay? Number 6, Six of Cups. You pull a couple more cards on what lies ahead there. Yeah. There's just so much joy ahead of you. I feel like you're going to end up with someone who's your soulmate, who you really, truly love. You're going to end up holding your loved ones in your arms. Like, it's all heart. It's all heart for you in your future. No compromises on whatever it is you love and you hold dear, you're holding close to your heart. That's what's going to be there. Not something else. Not some placeholder that's supposed to lead you to success. No, you're going to be holding what you love, and you're going to be completely content with that. Okay? And finally, karma. We have number 14. Temperance. Yeah, you're going to be in alignment. You're going to feel a sense of balance and harmony within yourself. And you're going to find the right match for yourself, a relationship where it's like you're yin and yang. There's compatibility. There is what would you call it? Compatibility and compromise. They really, it's going to be a good fit. Whatever you're wanting to choose, I feel like you're wanting to choose a path or choose something, and I feel like you're feeling gate kept out or feeling disapproved of because of this thing. And I'm getting that, whatever you choose will make you very happy when you follow your heart, and it's going to be a great match for you. It's just you're coming from a place of wisdom. And I feel like your wishes are being fulfilled. Everything you will want is coming your way for sure. Let's look into the oracle cards and get more information. We're just going to do a row of 6, okay? And we'll wrap it up. Okay. Let's see here. Got this one. Oh, so some of you are going to end up in a beautiful home. You're going to end up in a beautiful home, a happy home. I'm seeing the white picket fence. You're going to end up buying a nice house or staying in a nice house. Maybe you're concerned about losing your home. You're not going to lose your home. Or if you've been wanting your own home, you're going to get one. Or if you wanted to go live on your own and get your own nice apartment or condo, you're going to have that. I'm just seeing self-sufficiency here. I'm seeing that you don't have to worry, because those big concerns, things like, will my bills be paid? Will I end up living in a good area? Will everything end up in a good place? Yes, it will. It will. My viewer. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Okay. And when we look at the bottom of the deck, what I'm seeing here, oh, look, we see some shoes at the door. So you may have someone coming to visit you. Someone's going to be coming to visit you at your home. You're going to live on your own or have your own home. People will come to visit you. I'm also seeing that people will, I see in their shoes. There's this idea that maybe someone's going to have more empathy for you, come to understand your perspective more. People are going to show up and come visit you, or you may have customers who come to your business, or yeah, something like this. That's a message coming through. Okay, wow, we got a doctor. This is okay, what the doctor ordered. So you're going to be receiving healing. Okay, it says heal thyself. I didn't even read that. It says heal thyself. You're going to be receiving healing. The path that you choose will give you healing. Okay, you're going to be living a very whole and hearty life because of the path that you're choosing. I also see that whatever path you're choosing, whatever ailments you were having will be healed as a result of you choosing a path that works for you. Okay, also getting like maybe there's some kind of medical issue involved here. Maybe the doctor that you choose will be the right one for you. Is that possible? You will go to a doctor, and you will go to a very experienced doctor who will take good care of you. Perhaps you will become a healer. I see that you're going to become a healer. You will heal yourself and heal others as well. Your path that you choose will be one of healing. I also see that you are going to become some type of healer. I'm getting, heal thyself. I'm also getting know thyself, right? With the magician. Yeah, I'm getting know thyself, which is kind of linked with the magician as far as, the start of a powerful manifestation being linked to a deep sense of self-awareness, knowing who you really are. Starting there first. Interesting. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We're getting celebrity. Exactly. I do feel like you're going to be popular or well-known. You're going to become some type of well-known persona or celebrity or star. Shine like the star that you are. So this is, I see that you're going to become maybe like some type of popular healer. Or someone who helps others in some type of critical way. I see people coming to your door or coming to you for healing. Okay, let's move on to the next. Okay, we'll go with that one. We have angelic protection. You're protected. You don't need to worry, my beautiful viewer, about where this is going. Where all this is going. You are protected for sure. Okay, and it may feel like you're getting signals that the tree that you're barking up on, or the path that you're taking, is like a hard one, or you're being gate kept out, or people aren't wanting to work with you or cooperate with you. It may seem like that. Maybe there's work that you're seeking, you're not getting that work, or maybe your education, something about your education. Maybe you don't feel like you have enough degrees, or you're not educated enough, or feeling like you're not sure which master to serve. Those issues coming up for you on your path, on your way. It's like there's this idea that you're more protected maybe than you realize, because you've been given clear signals as you do this thing, this wholesome thing where you're following your inner calling. Okay, and it makes you feel good. It's a wholesome, good feeling choice or activity. It's a clear sign, right, that you're on the right path, because you don't need all these adornments to be happy while you're doing it, or while you're in it. It's a clear sign, and you're being protected. Okay, we have the forces of good. We got like angels working against the archons, right? In your situation, the archons are being suppressed because you are refusing to kowtow to these sort of repressive, domineering, you shall become a doctor or whatever, even though that's not really what you want to do, or you shall do this boring, repressive job, because that's what we've got for you, and that's all you're ever going to get. You know, instead of falling for that story, trying to carve out a job or a business for yourself, which is kind of scary, right? But you're trying to do it anyway. So the archons, right, the gatekeepers, the gatekeeping energy, are being defeated on your behalf as you walk this path, right? As you bravely take on this path that brings you so much joy and happiness. Wow. On the back, we are seeing commitment, right? So whatever it is you have chosen will be choosing you back, my beautiful viewer. Whatever path you've chosen will be choosing you back. Okay? You're not going to be feeling like well, I chose this path, why isn't it loving me back? It's gonna love you back. It's gonna love you back. Okay? Let's keep it moving here. Almost done. We are getting order, right? Yeah, no chaos in your world. Yeah, simplicity, you know, order. You're getting the moon in Virgo here. You're going to be using order to create clarity for yourself. All right? There's not going to be any internal confusion, all of this. No. And I see things being planted, okay, beautiful viewer, and things growing as a result. Okay? I see a farm that you have invested in, the seeds taking, and you having a beautiful, rich harvest. Okay? You're having a rich and beautiful harvest because of your diligence and your orderliness. Okay? You investing and planting little seeds, you know, and planting little seeds. It's going to take, especially you took the time. I see that you took the time to plant little seeds, little orderly rows of hard work or something. It's going to take, it's going to grow, it's going to harvest. You know, you're going to have a rich harvest. Okay? And on the bottom of the deck, we are seeing risk, right? The risk you have taken is going to pay off. The risk you are taking is going to pay off. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm definitely seeing, you can see the plant here, there's a sprout coming through. Okay, and I see that you are going through this forest, right, and alone, like sort of uncharted territory, and you're happening upon a beast, but you've got a stick. Okay, you are armed. You're armed, and like I said, the risk is going to pay off. You have some type of key. You have some type of key. You know, we're getting Saturn in Aries. A sacrifice that you have made is going to give you the energy and the initiative. Energy is going to come of this. I do see the restriction here. I definitely see, this is that gatekeeping energy we were talking about. Okay, but despite this gatekeeping energy, this big burly kind of like, you know, wall where you're being kept out of a success seemingly, your plants are going to grow. Your plants are going to grow. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and move on here and get a few more cards. Oops. I kind of felt a bit of a health issue coming up. Yeah, you're going to rest up and you're going to get better. If this has to do with some type of illness or some type of health condition, I do see that you're going to be healing yourself. You have angelic protection. Perhaps there's certain, it's going to come down to your diet, the way you eat. I'm seeing some vegetables, fresh vegetables that are growing out of the earth. I'm seeing eggs, protein. Please always check with your medical doctor for any health advice, okay? This is just a reading. It's a collective reading. So just use your discernment here, okay? But what I am seeing is that you will be getting better. You'll be getting better. I see you getting good rest. This is the card of rest. This is the card of... I see this also, well, actually, specifically, this is the card of shunning certain substances, certain foods. Okay? You're going to be better, though. You are. Let's see what's coming up. What's at the bottom of this deck here? We got promise. Again, we got commitment with the last one. So I do see a commitment or a promise that you're going to be getting better, or that someone's going to be there to reciprocate your energy. Never mind that the powers that be, whether it's the bureaucracy, whether it's the boss, it's an organization, it's your work, it's your teacher, it's a stern matriarch or patriarch, or like a father or mother of the family, or it's not knowing, I don't know what it is, some kind of, or maybe it's a stern ex or partner that you're dealing with, I don't know, but I just feel like you're going to get better, and your energy in some way that you're choosing to put into the path that makes you happy is going to be matched at some point, okay? And I'm definitely getting some couple energy. Definitely getting some couple energy. So it could be a couple, someone that you meet. It could be your man or your woman will come around to what you're choosing, possibly. Get more information. Okay, let's try that again. Great. We have distant horizons. Looks like you might be going on some type of trip. I do feel either you'll be going on some type of trip, okay, making a journey. This could also be symbolic. You are going to unanchor yourself and go where you need to go. I do feel like this energy of being stuck, gate-kept, blocked, stymied, you're going to be able to unpin yourself from it, and progress will come for sure. Progress will definitely come, and you're going to be very happy. Okay, we're getting the Ten of Cups, we're getting the Sun, that's where it's landing, and I just see like happiness, I see joy, I see freedom, I see progress too. Okay, definitely. And last but not least, we're going to look at the soul coaching cards here and see what's coming through. Ooh, adventure again. So you're going to be getting to take off and go on this adventure and see what lies ahead for you. Okay, I feel there's an exciting time coming. And I'm seeing again, there's this idea of taking off. You're going to be taking off, and your progress is going to be coming for you. The wall is going to be removed, and you're going to be allowed to progress. You're going to progress. There's nothing that's going to be stopping you, holding you back. The world is your oyster. There's good things coming up for you in the future, and there's so much ahead. There's so much growth potential ahead for you. There's so many experiences to be harvested. I mean, there's a lot of potential, a lot of bright promises in the future, and most importantly, this blockade, or this sort of like binding, you can see the chains where you're sort of locked down and stuck, it's going to be released, and you're going to be allowed to progress. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have purification. Wow, that is beautiful. Number 41. I see these the Japanese cherry blossom petals falling all over you. The cherry and cherry blossoms symbolize new beginnings, the transition of life. Things transitioning and transforming, and just beauty. You're gonna be very beautiful. You're going to end up in a very beautiful situation. I'm also getting like generosity, lots of something just pouring. Look at that. I mean, this is not a trickle, right, guys? These are huge waterfalls pouring into this pond that you're standing in. Okay, tons of cherry blossoms falling on your head. So I'm getting that you're going to end up with a lot of something. Okay, a lot of emotional support, an outpouring. I'm also getting a lot of love. You're going to be viewed as precious, yes, and beautiful. Precious and beautiful. I see a time of renewal and hope coming for you, where it's, you know, we're going to get away from this sort of like stymied energy and moving into, oh my gosh, things are going to be great for me. Things are going to be wonderful for you. You see? Oh my gosh, this is a grand hooray. And that's what I'm seeing the cards for you, my beautiful viewers. Thank you so much for bringing your energy to this reading. Let me know what your sign is in the comment section. I would love to know. I'm curious which signs are feeling this reading the most. If you would like to support my work, then please subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, then I love you very, very much. Thank you so much for being a part of this collective. If you would like to know how else you can support this video, then hit that hype button. Again, let me know your zodiac sign, or let me know where you're watching from, and so we can connect. I read all comments. Take very good care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye!